Hey everyone, thanks for watching. We're in Trierer, and over the next couple days we're going to visit all but one of this area's UNESCO World Heritage Sites. We'll start at the Porta Nigra, then walk over to the Cathedral of St. Peter. Right next to the cathedral is the Church of Our Lady and then Constantine's Basilica. From there we'll visit Imperial baths, ascend up to the Roman Amphitheatre, make our way toward the Mosel River to see another set of baths, and finally a bridge built by the Romans. Here I am starting the morning at the Porta Nigra. This is part of the old Roman wall that surrounded the city. It was built in the late 2nd century. As you saw from the map a moment ago, it's right in town, so you won't miss it. Be sure to stop at the Tourist Information Center next to the Porta Nigra first and purchase the antique card, which will save you a few euros on some of these sites and other attractions. Okay, let's head over to the cathedral. The Cathedral of St. Peter is Germany's oldest church, dating back to the end of the 3rd and beginning of the 4th centuries. There are a few items in churches that I really enjoy seeing. Stained glass, and we'll see some of that at our next stop, and cloisters and gardens. This church has a beautiful, peaceful garden area you can visit. Let's exit the cloister and take a look. Remember, it's December, but there's no snow, so we're lucky to get a bit of greenery today. Now let's go to our next stop and see the stained glass. Connected to the Cathedral of St. Peter is the Church of Our Lady. It was built in the 13th century, and here's the stained glass that I told you about. Where we are now is a basilica that was built in the early 4th century as a throne room for Constantine. Today it's a Protestant church, and I enjoyed just how cavernous and open it was. This building was damaged during the Second World War. Here are some remaining sculptures on display that used to be in the apse of the church. Christ is in the middle. It was also interesting to see the pipe organ hanging from the back wall with a spiral staircase leading up to it. I liked how this church still had a feel of Roman times, but also added simplicity and bits of modernity. Next on our list are the Imperial baths. There's an information center when you first enter to learn more about the baths and the ruins. Walking around, you can get a feel of the size of this complex. you'll learn about the cold baths, or frigidarium, as well as the hot baths, or caldarium, which had heating under the floor. You can also explore the ruins from underground. After a short, slight uphill walk, we arrived at the Roman Amphitheatre. This venue was built toward the end of the 2nd century, and today you can walk right into the middle of it, explore the underground caverns where animals and prisoners of the Roman Empire were held, and scale the hillsides enclosing it. This was a personal favorite of mine, as I had a great time just meandering and reimagining how this looked and operated during Roman times. I posted a video that goes into a bit more detail about this amphitheater, and a video that has more information about the Porta Nigra. The links to both of them are below. It's now the next day and we're finishing up our UNESCO site visits. Here I am at the Barbara Baths, which were built in the 2nd century before the Imperial Baths that we visited yesterday. I don't know if we're allowed down in there. I don't see anybody. If you like Roman ruins, you will love this town, because they are everywhere and they're all very close by. And they do a very good job documenting exactly what you're looking at. We're in the middle of a neighborhood and close to the river. Entrance to these baths is complimentary. So I've walked the whole gangway, and from the top most of it all looks pretty much alike. So again, I don't know if you can ever get down here to explore. It doesn't look like you can. I don't really see any footpaths, but it's worth a visit. And again, you're right in the middle of a neighborhood. Pretty incredible that this is here. Okay, now let's head over and see our final stop, the Roman Bridge. So yesterday we visited the oldest church in Germany, and today we are looking at the oldest bridge in Germany. As you know, there's been additional work on this bridge over the years. However, the pillars you see coming up out of the water were constructed in the 2nd century. By the way, the only UNESCO site we didn't make it to in this area was the Eagle Column. We started running out of time and it was just a bit too far from other sites. However, I wanted to mention it in case you wanted to see all the UNESCO sites when you're in town. It's a few miles away toward Luxembourg, so if you have a car and if you have time, do plan to visit. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe as I'll be adding more videos from Germany in the coming days.